Welcome, Gisela. I'm so excited to have you. And I
Thank you
wanted
so
to,
much.
yeah, I wanted to know from you a short. I know that what you have been working as, but let me know your what is your now target. What is I know there are some challenges that you are facing regarding your career, and also just to give a short synopsis of what is your background, so that we can chart out the steps that you can take now to get into the career that you actually are aspiring to. Just give me a few
So,
lines. Yeah.
yeah, I have done electronics and communication engineering, but in Dubai, I got job as pre-qualification engineering, like with my, like the company, I worked as pre-qualification engineer
Okay.
uh, for 1 year. After that, I had baby and I couldn't go back to work. And
Okay.
I do some Facebook, social media promotion for my family and friends business, and then I also started a business and like making things and selling.
Okay.
Then after that I had second baby. I couldn't continue. Now
Mm.
I wanted to like do something, like start with very beginning stage,
Okay.
getting into some basic job, then I can learn and get toned up to go out.
Great, great. So, Gisela, I'm really so excited to have you here, and it's so good to know you have done many things. And as always happens with women, we take career breaks, and then it becomes difficult. So, I am firstly let me welcome you very warmly to this career coaching session, and I hope you get great benefit out of it, because our ultimate aim is for all the women to have great and astounding professional success. So based on what you told me and based on your personality type, so you did you go through that? Like, we did a personality assessment and you came out as investigator. That means you have very because I have worked with you personally. I remember the way you had put up the magazine for our Toastmasters. I remember how diligently you worked, and I also remember the feedback from our team, wherein they said, like, you were very reluctant to take that up, the job of putting together the magazine. But once you were assigned the task, the way you actually worked for it, and the final product, actually, it is there with me. That article and everything, what you have put together, that is there in front of me. I think that was really a surprise for everyone, and it was a very pleasant surprise, because everyone got to know what you are capable of, what your potential is, which you were actually hesitant to, but you have it in you. So that's a great thing, and I'm sure even with your career, we will follow the same strategy. The basic challenge I feel, Gisela, that we all have is to decide which career, because now you see there are so many options. There are so many options that it's a big task to actually figure out what best career is suited as per us. So let me give you a short background. I have 13 years of corporate background experience. As you know, I was working with DP World, Dubai Trade. Before, I had been working with Emirates Airlines here in India, with big company ADP in US. I have been working in India and UAE. And all my life I have been thinking that being a project manager in a big company was my dream. And once I became a project manager, I was like, what? That's it? Is this what I work for? Because I was not getting that satisfaction, that fulfillment that I thought I will get once I become that. Because based on my personality type, I got to know later when I entered into coaching that why I was not happy, because it was like a puzzle for me. I mean, I had good salary, I had good designation, everything was going on good, but why I was not happy, I didn't know. So later on, when I went through this coaching journey of around 2 years, then I realized many things which I didn't know about myself. So now you have a very good advantage, where you're just starting out and you're figuring out where to take your career journey, and then I think now we got to know that your personality type is basically an investigator. What that actually means is you like those kind of jobs in which you can use your own creativity. You can use your own creativity, and you don't want to be dictated by others, and you can use your own skills that you have. Investigator is basically who goes deep into something, like they investigate what is the kind of thing, and they like to go deep into one thing. So based on your personality type, there are certain careers that you may really enjoy, you know. That is the list that I have. And um, and basically there are many options again in investigator also, and you need to actually select what is the type of thing that you really might enjoy and excel, because the important thing is that you select some kind of thing which matches your personality, because then you will go really very far, in which you will enjoy. So what do you think about this different careers? Like there is many things you can do, reporting, about journalism and anything, because I know now you have a baby. As you mentioned to me, you are balancing between many things, right? Like you have to take care of house, you have to take care of children, and along with that you want to have a career. So I know of many people, many ladies who are like what they are doing is based on their career priorities. They have like switched to this journalism and reporting, where they can actually use that time as per their own discretion. When they want to sit and do something, then they write articles or they interview and do something of that sort, which will give them creative satisfaction also. And then they can use that basically that kind of environment, so that they can balance their family life also. So you tell me, Gisela, what is the kind of thing that you feel you will be able to excel in? Because I know you are a creative person, you have put together a magazine also, and you are also into social media, you have managed FB pages, you had mentioned to me, and all that. So there are a couple of options that I see, like a social media manager, but which again is a quite a time consuming job, you know, because social media you need to be really there full on and everything. So what I feel is, as an investigator, there will be some specific type of jobs that will be really helpful for you, and that will get the best out of you, the creative side that you're looking to, instead of a typical corporate environment where a manager will tell you do this, do that, which you might not really like, because you're a creative person, you want to be do things in your own way. So and being an investigator, the field that you can excel in is also social media marketing, because many companies now are looking for social media managers who can manage their pages, because they were looking at content. They want some content which can help them promote their brand. So there can be many options, and the advantage I feel is with these two is that you can work as per your own schedule, managing time, managing this and that. And you will be putting, you can select how much time you want to work, because it will be like basically a freelancer. And so you will get that experience, and you will get that feeling that you are working along with taking care of all the things that you need to. And then so you will be using this valuable time. Once your children are big and all, you can use that experience to get a full-time job in that particular field, right? So this is something that I noticed. Now you tell me, how do you feel about these options, and what is because then we can make a game plan as to how you will approach, how you will start building your own online this thing, so that people can approach you instead of you approaching them. How do you feel about these choices, Gisela?
Yeah, I find it interesting. I'm also looking for like work from home or part-time options for the time being.
Okay.
And after like 1 or 2 years, I can look for full-time job, inshallah. But now this options, I have also considered this before. I saw some opportunities, but I want to get experience or know more about such things, like in more professional way.
Exactly. True. What you have been doing is like had added to your experience, but I feel like, a refresher course kind of thing, in which you can actually boast what all you have done. Because I'm sure, see, now you have done a magazine for us, like Toastmasters and all. That is actually one kind of the thing that you can put as a testimonial, because if you go in writing, they will ask you, what are your testimonials, like what have you written, what are the artifacts that you have produced. So what we can do is we can have some place, an online repository kind of, where you can keep all the works that you have done till now, because that will act as a reference point for them to see how good you are, and what kind of language you use, what are the skills that you have. So and that will be a great place for you to start, as to collate all things, because I'm sure you have worked, that's the only one thing that I know of. You must have worked on many other things as well. So if you can put together what all you have worked on till now, so that will be like your basically a snippet of your work, and then that you can share with like a portfolio. Yeah, we have a portfolio of what is to be done and everything. So that will be there ready with you, and then you can use. So you need to figure out now, I feel, Gisela, how much time you can spare out in a day, right? And what will be the exact time that you can spare out. Were you able to get some chance as to figure out how much of this thing you will get in a day, like you will be able to spend?
Yeah, like I can spend a good amount of time, since most of my time my work will be finished by 8 or 9, because I wake up early.
Great,
And about my baby, if I get good job, I can send her for a few hours to a nursery or somewhere, because
great,
I have like met some people whom they are doing like taking daycare and everything.
very nice.
So I have several options
Okay.
in case if it's needed, I can use. Because with baby, even work from home will be little hard, especially in the beginning stage. I want to
Yeah,
concentrate more, I think.
exactly.
So I
Exactly.
have like, yeah, people there around, and I have talked with them as well.
Okay, okay. So Gisela, what do you think now? Like now you have some kind of thing. How do you feel about these jobs? Like this freelancing and this social media management and reporting, writing. How do you feel excited with this? If someone told you that there is no time constraint, there is no money constraint, what would you like to do actually? What will be your ideal job that you would prefer?
Yeah, I'm excited about this because I feel I can manage it as well. Writing, I was interested, but due to time and everything, I wasn't able to invest my time on such things.
True, true, true. Don't worry about the kid. I know I have had kids, so don't worry about the kid. Don't take any pressure. Let him enjoy as well, because we should make them our strength, not our weakness. Because I know I have faced the same situation as you, and believe me, Gisela, it's very difficult to come back into workforce unless there is some kind of support. And women lack support,
Yeah.
because of which we go back and back and back, because we don't know our own worth. We don't know. We think that okay, this is important. We think that everything is important except ourselves. We give ourselves last importance, and then we get burnout, and then many things happen which we don't want to do. So I'm really so proud of you that you took out time for yourself, because at this stage taking out time for yourself is only quite a commendable task, and you are actually keen that you take your career in. I think that's the first step. Your attitude is very good. I think that is the first step, and that is the most challenging thing, because they give up. Ladies give up. They said it's okay now, I don't have time. But at least you're thinking on these lines that yes, you can manage your time. And that's what compound, if you might have listened about compound theory. So little time, if you spare every day little time, that will add a great deal at the end. And I know you are very enterprising. When you take up things, even though like you feel difficult, you take up things and then you do it in a way that everyone gets surprised. So I don't want what's the biggest waste in this life. Some great person said the biggest waste is the waste of talent, and that is very common nowadays, especially with women. They are like just they are limited to our household thing, but we are wasting so much of talent that can be utilized in such a big way. So one thing we have now decided is you will explore couple of options. That is, first one is social media management, because In that, I think you will be able to limit your time, and you will be able to focus on something where you can you write articles, you write this thing and everything, so you can promote a brand, you can think about content and all, and it will be targeted, and it will be time bound. So you can say, I can spend 2 hours, 3 hours, and all. Companies need some people who can promote their brands, who can write about their brands. So that will be a good start for you. And also, you have done some journaling reporting, so if you feel that can also be, you can write in papers, you can write in magazines, that all those can be the things that you can explore. So tell me, do you get excited about these things, or do you think an office office at this time is not suitable, as you agreed? Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, you would like
Full-time job
something.
will be like,
Yes, you would like something to be work from home kind of, and I feel this would
yeah,
be the
because family need my support. Like everybody need a piece of me here. So I think, and baby also. So I think now for this stage, I have to wait 1 or 2 years. So I don't want to waste. Now I'm getting some spare time. So I don't want to waste my time. So I decided to do something. Then whatever I could do. That is my aim. First step is like do something. Then I will improve myself, learn more, and
correct.
develop myself into better one.
Correct, correct. That's a great, I think, strategy, Gisela. You have to basically use whatever time you have. Because
Yes.
if we just keep on thinking, then that time will also go, whatever we are having
Yes.
on hands. So now I feel that you can come out with a strategy where you will first, what will be the first step? Let's decide on the steps that you will have to do. Once you are give it some time, there is no hurry. You can decide whether you want to go to a social media. There is a job site called Indeed. Remember, Indeed,
Yeah. Yeah.
it picks up from all the other sites, and then it will give you the jobs from all the sites. I feel that's a very good mechanism. Then you don't need to go into 1,000 sites. You can just
Yes.
go
Yes.
for your, the site.
Actually, I have applied in Indeed and I got several calls.
Okay.
But yeah, but due to these problems, I couldn't go for like one is from Abu Dhabi and other jobs are like more time taking. So
Okay.
for now, I can't do. But I saw
Yes.
some social media also,
Mm.
media related jobs, but I was like little confused whether I will be able to do at this point.
So, Gisela, can we do one thing before actually starting to apply? What you can do is you can build your this thing, like write some articles. I know you are interested in writing articles and all that, right? Like reporting kind of stuff. Do you do such kind
Yes,
of stuff? Yeah, as
yes,
far as I know, you do that kind of stuff, right? So you can write your own blogs. You can make you are comfortable making videos, if that is or podcast. There are thousand options based on your what is easy for you at this like career point. Basically, you are now taking a break from doing anything. So I think now, if writing is suitable for you, then you can use blogging, right? You can write blogs, and that will be your, so build a portfolio first, because it will help you get a better job also. Because when you approach them, the first thing that you will be asked is, what is the kind of work you have done till now? So I
yes,
think the first thing that you need to do now is first decide. There are a couple of options that you have. You want to go into social media management, social media marketing kind of thing, where you help people manage their social media pages, like LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, those kind of things. Or you want to go with article writing and all that. This will be your first. We will make the steps strategy so that you can have some clarity. So you need to just figure out in your head that what you feel is the best option for you. Whether there are so many career choices. Given a choice, which one would you like to explore? That is the first thing that you need to spend some time with, so you get some idea. of what you will be doing.
Okay.
Okay, once that is done, then what you will be able to do next is the strategy, how you will go about it. So if you feel that in reporting and all you need to go, then you can make some articles, write some articles, and then share it with some local newspaper, some local magazine and all, and they see whether it can be published as a contributor article and all, and then you can approach saying, "See, these are my articles and all," and then you will be able to get more results faster. In the sense, if you go without a portfolio, then they might not be able to know what kind of skill that you bring into the table. So you can write some articles, you can write your own blogs about some social media post about news or something, what are your opinions. And then because one of the Rukia Khan you can explore. She's my friend. She is my Kochi friend. So she used to be a normal working woman, but she knew she had so much within her. Rukia Khan, her name is. So she started just as an. She told us that whenever she used to see a sink full of dishes, she was like, "No, I have something more in life that I can do." And now today she's a TEDx speaker. She's doing coaching. She's traveling to many countries. And what she did, she just focused on her writing. Her writing was very good, Gisela. So she picked up just writing, and now she, like, whenever there is any festival, even in our, she's from Dubai only. Our children festival was there, right, in Expo and all, that festival she was invited. Big scholars come, so she takes their interviews and all, and now she's like traveling all over the world because of that one decision she took, that she said that enough of doing this, I will use my writing skills to help people and to get some change in my life. And now she is able to do great deal of work. So I'm sure, Gisela, it's all we tell me, who can stop us? Is there anyone who can stop us?
No,
No,
no, only
it
we can do it.
we can. Exactly. So as we just need to, change some code in our mind that everything is possible, because we usually bog ourselves down with all these kind of thinking that we cannot do this, we cannot do that. And that is the only reason we are here, because there are many people who overcame all those obstacles and now they are in a better position. So Gisela, but I know it is easier said than done, because I was in same position. So it's easy for me to say. But what I recommend you is, when I was like this, when I took, I think, 2 year break for my baby and all, I was exactly so I see myself in you actually, that I didn't even want to go and interview. When interview came, I was like, how will I go and everything. So I used to attend such talks, but nothing helped. So then I started my coaching on a personal level with a group. And then I think it was an automated coaching. They give you some kind of online tools and all, which help you discover yourself, not that anyone telling, because I can tell you, and then what will happen is that your state will go down again because of the other things. You are talking to me 3 4 days, you will feel better, but then again fifth day, again there will be some doubts that will creep into us. It's all human. Hi, baby. Hello, so cute. So, yeah, that's nice. So our meeting will end in few minutes. So I will just give you points that I wanted to convey to you, so that you can also have some action items with you. So you have couple of things now, options, Gisela. You can either go with social media, journaling, reporting, but I would suggest whatever you go with, you make a repository which you can showcase to your prospective employers, because there will be 1,000 people or lakh people, as you know, applying for a single job. If you want to really get a job faster, then you need to show them in a snippet as what special skills you get onto the table. Why should they hire you? You should answer this question for them, when you share your this thing. So I would suggest, it said now, right, if you have given 8 hours to chop the tree, you should spend 6 hours in sharpening the axe. So don't even take time like everyone else. They are just applying in the jobs. I have been in that position, so I know very well. And I also know, because I have been in even recruiting, how we recruit. How we recruit is, we see that the main things what they have done till now, because words can be used by anyone else. So if what I mean is, when you are applying, if you mention that these are the things that I have, you can just check it on. That will make the job simple, and you will have an edge over others. And they will also consider you with the flexibility, because you're mentioning that these are my priorities, that I want to work in this times and all, because that will eliminate them the hassle of going through so many things, because they can already see your work. So what all you can do, like if you can put some video introduction in which you can tell them about how it is to be creative, because you are very creative. I don't think I need to tell you, your ideas just flow like that. That is one thing which I wanted to communicate to you. And the other thing which I wanted to tell you is, if you feel that, you really have to go, you want to eliminate this time which was there, and you want to really put in there yourself, so that you get very noticeable. And also you can even consider joining this back to work programs. There are back to work programs, now, because you had a baby and all that. So the what we do is, like, even we in Elevate also, we have got many ladies who are requesting for back to work programs. So what we are doing for them is specially conducting these kind of sessions, where we gather all of them, and we have some online modules which we give them. They go through this, so that, because everyone's situation is different, everyone's personality is different, so we need to have a customized module for that. So we have a built-in customized module which they can go through in their personal time. We have some videos, we have many things that they can do. And then we meet up every week, or then we decide mutually when we can meet up, so that they are like, instead of taking 1 year to go back to work or something, they can do it within a few months only. So that is there are very many programs you can explore, which you like, which is as per your own convenience, and you can join that. That will also shorten your time. You can, when you are having an interview, because now you will apply, what will be the next step? There will be an interview. So in interview, I want you to be above par, better than the rest. So how can you be better than the rest? Because there are professional people interviewing you, so you need to sound very professional. You need to have all those kind of words when you talk to them, that they get a feeling, right? That they get a
Yes.
feeling that, yes,
Yes,
she
yes.
is a true professional that we are looking out for. So that, I think, once we crack it, then we can learn everything on the job. That's not a big deal. But basically, how you present, how your attitude is, that is what the corporates who hire, they see. So we include, what do you call, we embed your language like that, so that when you are talking, it comes very naturally to them. We do a lot of mock interviews with each other. There are many corporate ladies who had great careers, but now they don't feel like doing. So we do mock interviews where each one of us work with each other, and then you are ready, where it will come naturally to you. It will flow naturally to you, because that is where most of them get stuck. You can do self preparation a
Yes.
lot, but when interview, if you crack the interview, then there is nothing left for you more, right? So we prepare you, we do a lot of mock interviews and do that. You can check which programs you like as per your own convenience, and then you can register for them if you want to fast track, or if you want to now take it slow, because I know you have limited time. You just work on your credentials and artworks, where you can, when you contact any employer and all, you can just send a link, like a bio kind of, even nowadays there are many mediums in which you can send. So in LinkedIn profile also, you can build that kind of thing, where you have some kind of repository, or you can give a link for a Google Drive, where they can go and just check what all writings you have, what all, if you have managed a social media post. That we can increase your chances, and that will really give you a boost, I feel.
Okay.
So, Gisela, so do you think this gives you some kind of perspective as to how to take things forward and everything?
Yes. I need this kind of support. because I have to start from the scratch. I need someone to mold me.
Yeah, we are always there for you. That's our mission. We are here for that only. So as a next step, what is your plan? Tell me what will be your deadline? Because you know what happens is we need an accountability partner also along the way. Like, because for me it was very difficult. Then I told all of my fellow coaches that you have to remind me at this time. We'll make a group and everything. Then they push now. Then we will go. Otherwise, we will say, okay, now we have an excuse. So there should be no room for excuse. So tell me now, what will be your next action item? By what date you are targeting? Because it's not that we take a session and then it's all done. Now it's my responsibility that you get your dream job within.
I was planning to start after like 2023 January. Now I am like planning vacation, and after that I want to learn driving. I don't have license here. So
Wow.
first time
I totally
driving.
agree, because that can stop you from doing many things. That should be your priority. I have been in Dubai. I know how difficult it is, because unless you are
I
mobile,
have
you will not be able.
motorized buses, but it can't take me to all the places, and it is so time consuming.
True. That is true. You need to spend some time in that also. But Gisela, my thing is, because I think we have only 1 minute, 1 minute to be precise. Do you think you can do some baby steps? I will leave you with one thought. What you can do
Yes.
every day. Just 3 things for your career. Just make one article. I'm not saying leave other priorities. I know you have many other priorities, but every day, just take out first, if you have 1 hour, 2 hour, fix that time. That hour, what you will be doing for your career. Because if you start working out it now, when you go for actually landing your job, that will help you a great deal. Either build something, do something, because that is your main target. So take out 1 hour every day to get something,
Start
going. So
article,
at the end of it,
learning something, like basic.
yes, communication skills also we can work on it. And I think we have less than a minute. But then it was nice connecting with you. I will be connecting with you soon, and I want your action items to come to me by what date and everything, the whole plan. Okay,
Thank you so much.
Gisela, very nice connecting with you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, sure. Let me know if you have any more queries. Take care and have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye. See you. Bye.